If you have ever wondered the fastest way to build a business from scratch, I have a day 42 update for you on a 90-day comparison that I am doing, comparing building a business from scratch on social media versus using a strategy I call audience explosion. So even if you're more experienced and you're not starting from scratch, this could be a really interesting experiment for you of the fastest way to layer in an additional income stream if you don't have a massive following on social media yet. So let's start with social media. I've seen some really fascinating things play out here, and I'll have to cover some of it in a subsequent video. But as you can see, social media, it's still really dead, 42 days in. I have gotten 8 leads, which is exciting, like things are starting to happen. No booked calls, no sales, really nothing happening there. What I will say, I always put the dates in these updates. I have added 822 new followers. But there's a big caveat there, but I had to pay for a lot of those followers. So my follower base was growing so slowly that I did the whole TikTok promote thing once or twice where I spent like 20 bucks just to see what would happen, right? And here's the frustrating thing. As someone who's building from scratch, if this is you and you can relate to this, like let me know in the comments if this has been happening to you. I'm a skilled business owner, bring in between $400,000 and $500,000 a year into my business. This is not my first rodeo. I do understand marketing. I do understand sales. I'm not an expert content creator, but I'm not a beginner either, right? And so all of my videos were getting stuck in the like 200 view jail. I'm sure you guys can relate. Let me know if you're stuck there too. So I was like, well, is it truly that my content sucks, or do I just need more visibility, right? So I threw 20 bucks at a couple of videos here and there just to see what would happen. Any video that I put money behind, tons of likes, tons of views, tons of saves, tons of followers. Converts great. Anything that I just sit out there organically sits there in 200 view jail and goes nowhere. I also did another experiment, and I'll have to share this in another video, that proves 100% with data and proof that it's not just that my content sucks. And so I'll share that update later today. But let's talk about the audience explosion side. Since December 1st, I've brought in 1,377 subscribers to my email list. We've booked out over 154 different types of calls for people exploring different types of things. So far, we've closed just over $25,000 in business. And so as you can see, if you don't have a massive social media following, you're going to get momentum a lot faster with audience explosion than you are with just trying to hustle yourself to death building a base of followers on social media. Now, this video is already getting a little bit long, so if you want to know what is audience explosion, I pinned a couple of videos to the top of my page so that you can kind of learn a little bit more about that. And in this afternoon's video, I will explain the whole conundrum around boosting a couple of posts and how and what kind of proof I have around the fact that it's not just that my content sucks, which is what every content creator coach wants you to believe. If you're stuck in 200 view jail, it's because your content sucks, and get better. Or hire me, right? That's of course what they all say. So can't wait to share that proof with you guys later this afternoon. So stay tuned. Be sure to like and save this video if you've been watching my journey. It's getting pretty interesting. And to be honest, it's really validating that, of course, my favorite method, this happens to be the method I teach, is doing awesome. But I'm also really excited to see social media at some point pick up momentum and overtake audience explosion. I'm curious when that's going to happen. Will it be within the 90 days? Will it take longer than 90 days? What will that look like? Like, I am totally fine and in fact excited to see this overtake. Just curious how long it will take, and that's why I'm sharing my journey with you guys. So like and follow along, and I'll see you later this afternoon in the other juicy video update.